Hey, what's up, guys? It's me again, and today we're going to be doing another video. We're going to be talking about a pretty crazy topic. We're going to be talking about Donald Trump's going to surrender himself to the government. So, if any of you guys don't know, Donald Trump is basically being charged for basically like trying to rig the election and everything. They're basically saying he was like the one of the conspirators in a gang called like Fulton 15 or Fulton 19 or something like that. They were supposedly like trying to take over the whole country or something like that. Like this is like a Nazi Germany, like Adolf Hitler style takeover. Like you know what I mean? So um, we're basically gonna watch the video and then we're gonna talk a little bit more about this. But yeah, so right now Trump has basically says he's gonna surrender himself to the Georgia police. So let's get right into this and let's learn a little bit more about this topic together.
Next year this evening, to former President Trump, who is now preparing to surrender to authorities in Fulton County, Georgia. Trump says he'll be arrested on Thursday. Tonight, hear news on a potential mugshot and fingerprinting, and the former president will be weighed in at the jail. ABC senior investigative reporter Aaron Katersky in Atlanta tonight.
Tonight, Donald Trump announcing he's preparing to surrender, posting on social media, "Can you believe it? I'll be going to Atlanta, Georgia on Thursday to be arrested." The former president expected to be fingerprinted and have his mugshot taken before he's released on a $200,000 bond, twice as big as the bond of any of his co-defendants so far. He'll have to put up 10% before he's let out. Today, some of Trump's 18 alleged co-conspirators beginning to arrive at the Fulton County Jail to turn themselves in, including lawyer John Eastman, allegedly the architect of a criminal scheme to send fake electors to Washington to block Joe Biden from being certified the winner and keep Trump in power. After he was booked, Eastman denying he did anything wrong, still pushing lies about the 2020 election.
But do you still think the election was stolen?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
As a condition of release, Eastman and the others agree to perform no act to intimidate any witness or co-defendant or to otherwise obstruct the administration of justice. Trump has an extra condition. He cannot make threats against potential witnesses, including posts on social media.
So let's bring in Aaron Katersky tonight, live at Atlanta. Aaron, President Trump acknowledging he's headed to the Fulton County Jail on Thursday to, in his words, be arrested. Walk us through what we can expect to see involving the former president.
As soon as he lands here in Atlanta on Thursday, David, the former president is expected to come directly here to the jail. Deputies will be waiting to record his height and weight and other vitals. They'll also fingerprint him and take his mugshot. And David, that will be the first time such an image of Trump has ever been taken.
Aaron, stick with us here because we do have breaking news from our team. We know there's another major headline at this hour from ABC News. This one in special counsel Jack Smith's investigation into the alleged mishandling of classified documents at Mar-a-Lago. Of course, we remember Jack Smith's indictment referring to a Trump employee number 4 at Mar-a-Lago. This was the IT director who questioned whether he had the right to erase the surveillance. He wouldn't do it. And tonight, our team now learning that he is now formally cooperating with federal prosecutors.
He is, David. Yusel Tavares is that IT worker, and he is the first witness known to enter into a cooperation agreement in any of the Trump-related criminal cases. He would be expected to provide testimony against the former president. But sources told ABC News information that Tavares has already provided led the special counsel Jack Smith to bring new charges against Trump, alleging that he tried to have security footage at Mar-a-Lago destroyed. David?
Aaron Katersky on both stories tonight, and our team. Our thanks to you all.
Yeah, so that's the ABC's news article. I just wanted to at least watch that with you guys, and I wanted to talk about it. So basically, Donald Trump's going to jail. They're going to arrest him in Georgia. And I just think this is crazy because, like, I can't even believe that they even think that there was that level of bullshit going on where they think, like, Donald Trump was trying to send the fake electors and everything to the, like the black Joe Biden and everything. So I'm not 100% sure if it's even true or not because who knows really, like, maybe if there's corrupt investigators, and that's one reason why I want to talk about this because my personal theory is that that might not even be true. And what if there was, like, a corrupt investigator? Like, let's say, like, for theoretical example, let's say if Donald Trump literally wasn't actually faking those electors, like what if those fake electors weren't even real or like, so like sometimes when the news talks about this shit, it's like I want to see more evidence. I think like the U.S. public deserves to see more proof and more evidence. So I feel like as the court trials go on and like they figure out whether Donald Trump is guilty or not guilty, and they do the legal proceedings, we'll see more. But I personally don't 100% believe everything I'm hearing, because it's like we just went through like the last 8 years basically of all the news is bullshit. Everything is this, everything's that. I mean, and it's like, can you really trust the government right now? Like, they just caught Joe Biden with cocaine in the White House, and they didn't even do anything about it. So that shows you the kind of level of crooked and corrupt government we're dealing with. Like, so for all you know, not only did Joe Biden rig the election, but now they're going to frame Donald Trump for supposedly rigging the election. You know how it goes, because that's what they do. You know, it's like 1 second, it's like, you're accusing us of doing something, and then, but then they turn it around on Donald Trump, and they're like, okay, Donald, you think you're going to be able to get away with fighting the federal government, not on my watch. And then the federal government just throws him in jail for, supposedly rigging the election. And I'm saying that only be in hypothetical. I'm sure Donald Trump probably did rig the election at this point. I'm sure they have their evidence. But I do like to bring up that potential like theory where like maybe Donald Trump still is the one who won the election, and the government's just being corrupt and the news media is working against them. So let's keep that in mind, everybody. I don't want all of us to just be sitting there like marching to our graves like we're a bunch of sheep, mindlessly obey the sheep master, or the shepherd. Listen to what the shepherd says, obey. It's like no. I'm not going with it. I don't just follow the herd everywhere I don't just bleat when they bleat, and I don't just fucking I'm not some sheep. You know what I mean? I don't just believe anything I hear. So I like to question this 100%. Like, it would make so much sense on both sides for Donald Trump not only to rig the election, but it makes sense for maybe corrupt government officials to work together in Joe Biden's favor, because obviously Joe Biden is big into the political scene. Joe Biden probably has his corrupt investigators working for him. It's big money. They're all working with like the Freemason, like super Illuminati pack type shit. So it's like, you know what I mean, guys? So that's the one thing I really think all you guys should really be like keeping your eyes open for. Keep your, and just be thinking about that stuff. Write your local representative and tell them that you want them to actually like speak up about this. And yeah, guys, make sure to donate. Check out my Cash App. Check out my website. And like always, guys, thanks for watching. Peace out.